Hello, guys. Once again, welcome back to the Gatekeepers TV. Of course, your number one podcast channel dealing with sports education and entertainment. Once again, I'm your super host at Dennis Keton. Welcome to EPL Match Week 29. Yes, guys. Before we jump to Match Week 29, which is, of course, a blank game week because there will be an FA quarterfinals, allow me to show you on the screen results of Match Week 28. Yes, we were actually faced with a lot of games and a lot of nice results. We saw Liverpool playing against Man City, a game which ended in a 1-1 draw, guys. Manchester United won in an early kickoff against Everton. Chelsea finally managed to win again against, they managed to get their revenge against Newcastle. They won by 3 goals to 2. We saw Aston Villa losing to Tottenham by 4 goals to 0. Yes, it's unexpected, but it happened. Alongside other results, guys. Also, on to some results in the Conference League, of course. We saw Aston Villa winning by 4 goals to 0, which made them to qualify, of course, in the quarterfinals. In the Europa Cup, Europa Cup, of course, we saw West Ham winning, of course, by 5 goals. They were able also to qualify to the next stage. So good results, guys. So straight to it. Match week 29. Let's jump to it. We have 4 games in this match week, so let's start with the first match. So the first match will be Burnley, who will be at home welcoming Brentford. The first time these two teams played, guys, in the first leg, we saw Brentford winning by 3 goals to 0. So now, as they're going to face Burnley at home, the biggest question is, can the Burnley defense be able to actually stop Brentford? Burnley bungled an opportunity to win their game in match week 28. They were 2 goals ahead by first half, but they allowed that margin to slip. The match ended in 2-2, courtesy of West Ham equalizing and making it happen. So they lost an opportunity to win that match. On the other side, Brentford have a good history against Burnley. So as they will be facing each other away, I'm still going to favor Brentford to be able to win this match. I'm going with Ivan Toney to bounce back. It's been a minute since he was on the score sheet. So Toney to be on the score sheet in this one. So 2-0 for me. It's a clean sheet. The other match will be Luton. Luton will be playing Nottingham Forest. Nottingham is a team which lost 1-0 in match week 28. They are going to face, of course, Luton. Luton, a team which had a double game week, and they didn't impress me, especially in their last match with Bournemouth, a match which they were leading 3 goals to 0, but they once again allowed that lead to slip them and allowed Bournemouth to start a comeback with Solanke and Semenyo, and finally this match ended 4-3, courtesy of Bournemouth winning it. So Luton needs to do something on their defense. As the two teams are going to meet with Nottingham Forest, I feel like it's going to be a game which is going to be tough. Luton, I feel like they need to utilize their home advantage to make a comeback on the poor results which they've been having. So allow me to give Luton a chance to win it by 2-1. Fulham to face Tottenham. Big match this is, of course, especially considering that Tottenham right now, they are motivated, having won 4-0 against Aston Villa, and Fulham on the other side, they also lost their match in match 28. So as they're coming to face Tottenham at home, I feel like it's going to be a difficult task. It's not going to be an easy one for Angel Postecoglou, considering that Fulham also, they can play well if they want. This is a team that won against Manchester United. So if they really want to get results, they can if they play well. So I feel like Tottenham boys, Son is back on form and is doing amazingly. Brennan Johnson, of course, has been doing. Pedro Porro, my friend, Tottenham is a team that is trying to improve and doing everything correct. Of course, as I've told you, in match week 28, they won by 4 goals to 0, and we saw Heung-min Son was on the score sheet. We saw Timo Werner on the score sheet. We saw who was this? Madison was also on the score sheet. So we all remember in the first leg against Fulham, they were able to win by 2 goals to 0. And guess what? Your usual suspect were the goal scorers. Madison and Son on the score sheet in that match. So the biggest question is, they're going to meet Fulham, a team that lost by 2 goals to 1 against Wolves in match week 28. Can they continue with their good scoring record against this team? So that's a question which will be answered, of course, guys, on Saturday night. So this is a match whereby I feel like Tottenham needs to bring their A game, considering that it will be part of their one game in hand to be able to continue going on top of the league. They're actually competing also to have a good riddance or to have a good spot in the top 4 spot. So if they win this, they will be having a good advantage in terms of points. So straight to my prediction in this game, guys. I feel like Tottenham will still be winning it, guys. It's gonna be a 3-1 win for Tottenham. On Sunday, we have one match which will be West Ham versus Aston Villa. West Ham in the Europa League, as I told you in the introduction, they were able to win by 5 goals to nil. Kudus was able to score a brace. Bowen was able to be on the score sheet, guys. On the other hand, Aston Villa also was able to win by 4 goals to nil. Yes, Oli Watkins was on the score sheet, Bailey was on the score sheet, and of course, your usual suspects, guys. So it's going to be a good competition considering that both teams. They're playing good football. So West Ham will be at home, of course, welcoming Aston Villa. This is a match whereby I feel like Aston Villa, in the first leg when they met, they were able to win. They won by some good margin. Was it either 3-0 or 4-0? Yes. So West Ham seems like they want to have their revenge on Aston Villa. But Aston Villa also, they have their heads high. They are focused on finishing on the top four. So I feel like with that motivation, they are not going to leave this match slide or slip, especially since they are coming here after losing by 4 goals to nil. So this is a match whereby I feel like Aston Villa will still be bouncing back and they will be reclaiming the victory which they deserve. So they are going to win it by 2 goals to 1. Yes. So guys, that's EPL, of course, match week 29 for you. So also we have the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, guys. Yes, in the FA Cup we have, of course, definitely on Saturday, the first match will be Wolves versus Coventry Country. The two teams are going to meet, of course, not to undermine Wolves because they are a championship team, but I feel like they will be bringing in a fight against Wolves. So this is a match whereby I feel like Wolves should be able to win it, but they should not be complacent. They should not relax because if they relax, Coventry will be able to grab a victory on it. So I'm going with Wolves to win by 1-0. Man City on Saturday night will be playing Newcastle United. Yes, Man City are coming into this game having drawn with, of course, Liverpool, and they will be playing this game against Newcastle. And Newcastle, a team that has injuries and they have been leaking defensively. I feel that it's going to be a difficult task for them. Man City will be at Etihad. We all know what happens at Etihad, guys. This is a this is a place where Man City loves dominating. So with that in mind, I feel like I'm also going to favor Man City to win that match by 3 goals to 1. On Sunday, we have Chelsea versus Leicester. Yeah, Leicester is doing very well in the championship. Currently, I think they are position 1. They are doing everything possible to return back to EPL. So Chelsea, on the other hand, they won their last match with Newcastle by 3 goals to 2. Chelsea have been having an issue of their defense. So their defense has been leaking and they have an issue with that. In terms of goals, they are getting goals. But now they need to be wary of the defenses. They meet Leicester, a team that has been doing very well in the championship. It's going to be a tough battle, considering that this same Leicester was able to win against Chelsea in the FA final sometimes back. That time when Chelsea lost 1-0 because of from a goal which was scored by Chelsea lost a finals in the FA against Leicester United. So it's going to be a revenge. So as the two teams meet, I will favor Chelsea to be able to qualify with a slight win of 1-0. Then the match of the night, of course, on Sunday will be Manchester United welcoming Liverpool at, of course, Old Trafford. So Liverpool are coming into this match having won in the Europa League by 5 goals to 0. And of course, your usual man, Salah, was on the score sheet. Gakpo scored a brace. Soboslai was on the score sheet. So guys, that's just a fair warning to Manchester United that they need to be wary as they're going to meet Liverpool. Liverpool, they are in the process of bidding Klopp goodbye as Klopp confirmed that this will be his last season. On the other hand, Ten Hag is trying to continue picking up his results and trying to confirm and prove to the new management, that he's equal to the task. So as the two teams meet, guys, strength-wise, I feel like Liverpool is the stronger team compared to Manchester United. But of course, guys, when we are always in such a stage, it's always a tricky one. So the better team or the team who plays well is the team which always wins. So Manchester United currently, they are okay. They don't have any major injury scare apart from Maguire, of course, who will be missing, and maybe Shaw should be missing too. But when you talk about Liverpool, Mo Salah is officially, we can confirm he's officially back. So Jota is the one who will be away. But Mo Salah is back, Darwin Núñez is back, Luis Diaz is back. So yeah, the other guy from Liverpool who might be absent is their keeper, he got a slight injury, so let's see Keller to continue on the post. So as these two teams meet, guys, it's a rivalry, guys. It's a rivalry, a traditional rivalry, guys, because it's always a battle of who is the king in England, who has more trophies than the other. So Liverpool has a chance to outdo Manchester United in this once again and to be able to defeat them and go ahead and see whether they are going to win the FA and the Premier League at the same time. So in this match, just to make things short and clear, I'm going to favor Liverpool to win it. So give Liverpool a chance to win it by 2 goals to 0. Yes, there I said it. So guys, so that was the Premier League match week 29 and the FA quarterfinals. So thank you for keeping in the Gatekeepers TV. Until we meet again next weekend, keep it the Gatekeepers TV for many more to come.